Hello everyone, I'm the Cruise Experience 500. Come on, take a seat, get some popcorn, and tell your mom I said hi. And guess what we're talking about today? Anyone can guess? Drum roll, please. Today we're gonna be talking about PS3 games. See, as a child, I grew up playing the PS3 and like with other things. Um, we all have games that we love from gaming consoles, but the PS3 happens to be close to my heart most. So the PS3. We got mine from like my grandpa. He was giving it to us. I remember the day it came. It was so cool. Um, but before that, we didn't have a PS3. We actually had to go down the street to our cousin's house, which they lived in a duplex. So, yeah, we went down there. We would just play the PS3 with them, and it was really fun. So now to get to the games. The games, they have to be just like there's thing about them. Gosh, it was amazing.
Shut up!
Anyways, so the games, I'm gonna say I have some pretty niche games that I used to play. Now I remember they closed down the shop, so you can't be getting anything on the PS3 shop. I do have a couple PS3 games in my room right now. Also, you little freak with the room, I certainly do. You see, I gotta be facing this so y'all can hear me. But I might give you a tour one day. I don't really know. Um, so yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. So we do have. I just grabbed a couple games. Now. All right. Sorry, I thought I saw the camera wrong. All right. So number one, we have Little Big Planet. I don't know why the camera's backwards, but this happens to be just the most fun game, and I love this game. It has the disc, everything in it right now. I love this game. All right, so it's right here for now. Move my Switch. I don't know why I have this over here. Actually, no, I was checking my Winterfest rewards on Fortnite. Yes, I play on the Nintendo Switch for Fortnite. That's the only thing I can play with right now. I have a PS4. It's upstairs. So yeah, Little Big Planet. It has to be one of the most fun PS3 games. So the main boy right here. This is Sackboy. And so basically, you just run around, do little things, collect little like bubble things. I can't remember what it's called. It's probably on the back. Um, I just play, create, and share. Um, oh, you get online co-op. I did not know that. But yeah, you get costumes and you could like get stickers and you like put it on stuff. It is so fun. I'll play. How'd that sound? And I also have Little Big Planet 2 with bonus content, and it is not in the case. But there's Sackboy. Just kidding. I don't actually kiss it. It's probably in my PS3 right now. I think my PS3 is, or the PS3 is not mine. It's my family's. But the PS3 is in my older brother's room. There is a doorway over there. Also, that is a monkey back there, if y'all are wondering. See that? There's a monkey. So, yeah. Really fire game. Yeah. The bonus content is cool, too. It has, like, cool little people. Alright. This one, I don't know if it's super niche, but, you gotta get Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. This came out, when I got this game, ooh, believe me, I was going crazy on this game. You would see me, and I'd get, like, every kill. I use the chopper. Definitely use the chopper. Online play required. I'm pretty sure you could still go, like, online with this. I never used the cactus or, like, the sunflower. Let me give you a better look. Yeah. So yeah, chomp thing. Believe me, I'd go crazy with the chomper, and I go with the foot soldier every time. Let me pull up a picture, somewhere around here. I'm guessing it's over there or something. Anyway, so and then there'd be the tank shooter. It'd have like one big one. You go with it. That was my favorite. Also, I just thought the like plumber guy. I thought he was the funniest because you would see his butt crack all the time. Next up, Minecraft PS3 edition. This will go crazy. I remember you go on the battles, and then you just have like a bunch of people, and then they had like a little puzzle in one of them, one of the loading areas where you could like press buttons and go around, and then it eventually opened up an area. You drop down, and there was like another puzzle you had to do to get this Ender Dragon head, and it was so cool. And like when people are on this, it would be so fun because everyone was like racing, like push the buttons first, and like some people were like trying to like mess you up and stuff. It was amazing. And yeah, the disc is currently in there. Close this up. Next up, Rayman Legends. This game is just so fun. Like, there's like this little thing. It is backwards now. There's like this little thing. It was like soccer. You jump and like try to like shoot the ball into the other person's like goal, but you're in like a box or whatever. Show a picture here, or unless it's not even there, I don't know. But this game went crazy. And then there's also this one level, where it played like, was it? I think the song was like Black Betty by Ram Jam or whatever. It was like, it was all like that. I wonder if I can find a clip of that. But yeah, it was crazy. For a while I didn't like it because my little brother overplayed it. But when I would play it, I'd go crazy on this. So to the bio. Next up, Need for Speed Rivals. This could be a cop or like a racer. I only played this one of Need for Speed, so I don't really know how it all worked like for the other ones. I just know you could be a cop, you could be a racer. Yeah. Also, the whole time that we've had a PS3, we've had these two controllers. One of them we still have, and it's just like falling apart. We have like electrical tape and like hot glue keeping the cord together to the actual controller. And one of them is like a clear controller where it was supposed to be like cordless. Thing is, we lost the little like thing that plugs into the PS3. So yeah, this game is fire. Actually, out of them all, that's probably my least favorite. And then we have Skyrim. This game was impossible for me to play when I was a little kid. But as I got older, I learned that it's not exactly the hardest. It's just like a lot of like keeping like up like with the storyline, and you sometimes you just got to go like explore by yourself or whatever. I actually have it on my Switch over here. Yeah, so these are all just the games that I have just in the disc downstairs, because we have more upstairs. But yeah, we also have GTA 5, which my mom would never let me play back in the day. She was all like, no, not let me play that. So yeah, I had to hold out on that for a long time. Oh shoot. I'm pretty sure for this one on my Switch, I have like an extra thing. I don't know. Oh, it still has the little book in it. I didn't see that. I'm gonna see if I get more from upstairs. But yeah. Alright, I'm back. So I got a couple more PS3 games from upstairs. So a couple good ones. Number one, bam, Batman 2. Batman 2, this game was like hard for me to play as a kid for some reason, even though it's literally Lego. But it does have the instructions. What? What? Nah, I'm just kidding. Not the flabbergasted. But yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I remember playing. There's like this one level where you're in like a factory or whatever, and it's crumbling, and you could like switch between like Batman and Superman. And I like, it took me the world's longest time to try to figure out how to get out of there. But yeah. Also, what I also have here is this in here. It is. We have GTA 4. Y'all know how GTA 4 is? My older brother loved playing this. Also, we have 2 maps in here. I think. Oh, it's just one. Yeah, we have one map of Liberty City. Holy crap. It's like trying to navigate a real freaking map. For all the old heads watching, y'all know how it is. Shoot 'ems. It's definitely backwards. But yeah, this is super cool. Try to pull this back up and put it back in there. And the disc is in there too. And they got the Liberty City guidebooks too. Where you could go and goon. So yeah, fire. Next, Madden 12. This one I played for the world's longest time. Since I was like little, I had no idea how to play this. But occasionally I'd get a touchdown. I'd be like, oh yeah. Bam, bam, boom, boom. So yeah, Madden 12. I pretty sure it is in there. Yeah. This, I don't even know what we're on now. Madden 20, 21, something like that. I'll look it up later. No. Do y'all know? Future me. Put it up here. Some lazy butt. So yeah, I'll put this over there and talk about ones that I don't have a disc. So, excuse me. So I bet so far you're probably wondering, is that all the games he has? What a lame-o. I bet there's so many more that I played that he hasn't. Well, to all the people that have been saying that, shut up. I've been playing these games forever, and I bet y'all haven't been borrowing them from the library back in the day. When I didn't have a game, I go to the library. They'd have the PS3 games, which surprisingly they had a lot. And then I just borrow it from the library, play it for a little bit. There was like one, it was like WWE Brawl, and that was fun. I remember playing that. That was crazy. Excuse me again. Guess I need to get some water. Anyways, so what are the games that he used to play? That was on the PS3. Well, let me tell you. There was this game that my cousin had, and I bet a lot of y'all have heard of it. And if you haven't, then you're not cool like that. But Goat Simulator. All right, Goat Simulator on the PS3 was crazy. You could get it on mobile or something. I don't know if it costs or not to get it, but Goat Simulator was so fun. I remember they had things that was on there that they don't have on the mobile version. Like I'm pretty sure there's like an anti-gravity zone, and like you go down like a tube and like shoot you out into this area, and the only way to get out is like you have to go like through some like kind of vent in like this like fan room and shoot you out. And man, when I'd play that, I'd be going crazy. I'd look for all the trophies, cause you go around finding little trophies that look like this. All right, and then they like go like no 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 no, and then you get like another trophy. And once you get all the trophies, then you're just cool. And then you'd collect like more goats by doing little missions. Like you go into like the city area, and there was like this little like alien zombie thing, and it looked like that. And it would be like, it looked like a giraffe, but it was all metal, and it had like two like orange balls on the head. It was cool. That whole game was crazy. And then you could make cars explode, and then yeah, people would chase after you and like kick you and stuff like that. And then they'd have like, there'd be this big old like tower looking thing, like in the city area, and then have like dead mouse or whatever it is, and like you could like hit him and get like the head, and you could like make everyone dance. So you could press like the pow button, and then everyone would dance, and it was like crazy. And yeah, so that's what Goat Simulator was on the PS3. If y'all haven't played it, play it. You will not regret it. And then next up, Castle Crashers. I absolutely love this game. I loved it so much, I got the remastered version on my Switch. Also, my Switch is, I don't know, looks kind of grubby though. Y'all can see there. Y'all can see what my setup looks like in the reflection. So Castle Crashers had to be like crazy. I would grind that game out with my older brother, and I'd always be the fire knight, and just be like, you had magic and you could like blast the fire out. Here's a picture of it. And then he'd always be like the ice knight. You could be like, whoa, and then like ice spikes would come down. Ice spice. And then, man, that was so crazy. And then at the end, you'd have to fight like this crazy guy. Wait, I didn't even explain like what the whole plot was. All right, so basically the plot is, so there's a couple knights, and the knights were having a big old party with a bunch of princesses, until the princesses all get kidnapped by a bunch of different kings, and you have to go around each level, and there's like occasionally a boss fight at the end, and like you have to collect like new swords and stuff, and each sword's like sometimes more powerful, sometimes less. I tried to complete my whole collection on my Switch, and I'm still doing that now. And so basically you just keep doing that. It takes a long time too. Just look up Castle Crashers and you'll just watch a video on it. All right, or you can watch my video, which you are doing right now. Love you guys. Anyways, so yeah, it was really, and at the end, just look up the Last Princess and Castle Crashers, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Let's just say it was all worth it. And yeah, I was never like the lightning knight or like the poison knight. I remember though there was like one specific level that I really liked. Wait, which one was it? I guess I can't remember what it was. But yeah, some of them were really hard, some of them were really fun. And then the remastered version, there were more knights. There's like a candy or something knight, and it's so fun. And then what I used to do, I used to grind out the first boss once I like finished the game to get enough money. And then there was like a hardcore store, so like everything would cost a lot, and then you could change everything to hardcore mode, and then you have to start from back from level one, and then you just gotta complete everything, but everything's like 10 times harder. And even though you're leveled up like all the way, they're like more powerful. There's this one level I just cannot complete, and like I'd use this XP glitch or whatever to like complete it on the new one. But on the PS3 version, I don't think that's there. So, anyways, so yeah, that is Castle Crashers. I seriously recommend you guys getting it. It's on the Switch too. And just love it. And yeah, those are all of the PS3 games that I could think about. Um, yeah, that's on the top of my mind. But like I said, I seriously do not consider. I seriously do recommend you check out some of these games. If you don't have a PS3, consider buying it because it is very rewarding, and you can have like so much fun on it. Also, if you can't buy anything on the shop, you have to use another like PlayStation, like a PS4. You could add money on that account, and then it sends it over to the same account that you have on your PS3. So if your accounts are not like connected, then you can't do it, or you have to go to a website, something like that. Um, and yeah, that was all my PS3 knowledge. That's all my favorite games, all the games I played when I was a child up until now. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you again. Remember, tell your mom to say hi. Yeah. Bye, everyone.